So we are still on the day one since the World Drafting Championship officially opened yesterday. So today we are having an award ceremony for the Africa Rafting Championship. So I'm joined very briefly by Mr. Peter. Atuambie kidogo about what we expect, maybe ama pia maoni yake ama mtazamo wake na results ambazo tumeweza kupresent siku ya leo for the Africa Rafting Championship. Karibu sana bwana.
Asante. Kwanza ni kushukuru kwa sababu African World Cup Rafting Federation, kitu ya kwanza imeingia kwa ile kitu tunaita the Guinness Book of Record. One being the only one held in Africa, in Kenya. Looking at it, we had looked at whitewater rafting as the white collar thing of those people from Europe. It seems to be very new, but having done rafting and worked with a rafting team, it's a dream for Africa that has come true. And the most important thing is something that has gone to Guinness Book of Record. Because we would always say we hosted the first World Cup rafting in Africa. So it's a plus. And we are hoping in the near future, the government will embrace the whitewater rafting team, the whitewater rafting sport, which is quite paying, very lucrative, and what we call it, it's also in terms of, it's another job opportunity for the young guys. So it's something that we need to embrace, and also as media guys, try to focus on those sports rather than hizi kazi zingine. It's like any other kazi where you can be on a payroll, especially when you engage as a guide or as a judge, because there's a very big platform in terms of rafting. Thank you.
Yeah, well, yesterday we saw signing of an MOU that will facilitate or will bring forward training, a curriculum that is supposed to be taught in our school in Uganda. Maybe can you shed some more light on that MOU?
Yeah, this is something like you find within our education curriculum, we didn't have to include the sports like a career. That's why we doing an MOU, so that it will be taken like a career, that somebody will say, this is what I want to do in terms as one, as a sport, two, as a career where you end up being paid properly, being a guide, being a judge, being a safety kayaker, being a safety. When it comes to water sport, it's quite diverse.
Yeah. Well, thank you very much. So finally, before I release you, there is one thing that maybe is not very clear to every Kenyan right now. So watu wengi walikuwa nafikiria World Cup ya rafting ni kitu ambayo itakuja almost all the countries, kama vile wanaona USA, Kenya na Canada na Australia, the football side. So very few of our locals, or maybe a smaller number of them, know what rafting is, but a bigger percentage of people out here in our country, they have zero clue of what rafting is. So maybe unaweza jaribu kuongelesha ule mtu ako hapa Kahuro, ako hapa pande za Geshogo, mtu ako hapa pande za, we are surrounded by rivers. Na the only way these guys can kama leo nimepatana na one of the foreign team members from Russia, akaniambia embrace the river because it's there already. We already have the river.
Yes.
So kama siye kuniambia we have the river, hapo mbeleni I was just seeing the river as just a river. So how can this message be packaged to resonate well with our locals?
Yeah, one, this is when you bring sensitization. People should, unaeleza watu. Ukiangalia kwamba waache kuona tu mto, kitu ya kwanza you need to understand is we have to be very careful with the mother nature. Because if we don't protect our forests, these rivers will never be more. It will be gone. So the very first thing, let's embrace the nature. To plant a lot of trees so that as long as there is a lot of water, there is a lot of water, there's a lot of rivers, and we try to scout so many rivers, because right now, like where we are doing, this water comes all the way from Mount Kenya down to the Indian Ocean. This is where, if you're looking at it, apart from being used in terms of agriculture, there are other ways that it can be done. You can do fishing, you can do agriculture, there's there's so many things in terms of when it comes to water. So you look at it, you as media guys, you need to be going down and trying to educate Kenyans. This is what the river has to do and can do to you. You can be able to employ yourself through river, either by doing farming, by doing sports. So it's quite diverse, so to say.
Well, very well elaborated. So I will thank you, Mr. Peter, for giving us your time. We are more enlightened now, more than we were a few minutes ago. So I will want to also say a special thank you to the Kenya Rafting Federation for organizing such a magnificent event. So stay tuned. We shall keep you updated on the award session that is underway right now. So stay tuned, keep it locked, and God bless.